That's enough. That's enough. Well, yeah, anyways, this is Derrick Yasha, and today I'm going to review the 1981 classic, An American Werewolf in London. So, yeah, pretty much, this has to be my favorite werewolf movie of all time. The movie doesn't take itself way too seriously, just a little bit, not that much, though. But this is more like a little bit of a black comedy mixed with horror. But anyways, the movie starts off with them trying to go to London, and no, I forgot where it was going. I think London or some shit like that. And of course, they go into this bar, and then Griffin Dunn's character says something stupid, and then they tell him to get out of the bar, and then that woman try to get them back in, but then, you know, once you notice, they didn't follow the trail of the road. So then a werewolf attacks them and kills Griffin Dunn's character, and basically almost killing, David. And of course, they shoot him down. They shoot the werewolf down. And of course, the next day, David wakes up in the hospital. And you got a beautiful, I can never pronounce her last name, but I think it's Jenny Agatha, or whatever her name is, Jenny Agatha. Yeah, she was very beautiful in the film. She played the nurse, basically. Yeah, so anyways, David is trying to heal, just stay in the hospital for a couple of days from, the werewolf attack. When, of course, he has these weird nightmares, of course, Nazi creature things or whatever attacking his family. And then, of course, the nurse with him in the woods, and he, turns into, like, you know, almost like a werewolf, and then he wakes up. So, yeah, pretty much, this movie is pretty weird, too, at some times. And I guess that's where Bram Stoker's Dracula got the weirdness from, is from this movie, you know. But, anyways, she takes him to her house, of course. They fall in love, this and that, whatever. And of course, the day that she goes back to her job, he starts turning into the werewolf slowly. Which good practical effects by Rick Baker. He did the makeup. Rick Baker did the makeup. Fucking awesome. Good transformation scene. I gotta say it's a lot better than the Howling transformation. And of course that, the werewolf looks good, the animatronic werewolf, but, they wanted it to look basically like a four-legged dog, so that's why they did that. And plus it's based off of his dog, Rick Baker's dog. I think his dog's name was, don't, don't get me wrong, I might confuse it because of, Tom Savini's, Tasmanian Devil thing, but I think the dog's name was Fluffy or something like that. Or you could correct me down there in the comments because it's been a long time since I ever seen the makings, but whatever. Let's get back into the movie. Okay, so then, he's, killing off people one by one. Of course, he wakes up at the zoo the next day and he steals a kid's balloon, which, Mommy, a naked man stole my balloons. And of course, him stealing shit to try to get back home. Okay, so then, eventually, Griffin Dunn's character is basically trying to get David to kill himself in order for him not to turn into a werewolf on the next full moon. But he does not listen. David does not listen to Griffin Dunn's character. You know. But, anyways, they go into the movie theater to watch that film, See You Next Wednesday, and I don't have to explain about that film. But you already know what it is, okay? You already know what it is if you already seen the movie. Well, okay, good practical effects on Griffin Dunn's character. That was the animatronic dummy that Griffin Dunn did the voice for. Cause they said it was too hard for Griffin Dunn to basically be like that. So basically, what they did for him being like his face torn off and basically like skeletal. Basically they used uh uh electronic dummy. Yeah, I know. So, anyways, that scene is good because you got everybody in the theater that David killed, and they're trying to tell him to kill himself, and of course that Griffin Dunn's character is like, "Could you leave the poor man alone? He's my friend." And just telling him this and that in a nicely done way to kill himself. And then you get the scene where he's transformating in the movie theaters, you know, and the theater, my mistake. And of course, police go in there and try to stop him, and of course that they all die in the theater, and of course more people die on the streets of Piccadilly Circus, and then finally, David has to get hunted down. Okay, so yeah, pretty much that scene was sad. Jenny Agatha was crying in the alleyway for David. And pretty much the ending was sad for me. And this movie gets 5 out of 5. It's excellent. Everything is done pretty well in this movie. It's executed well. The cinematography, and the direction that John Landis had for the movie too. Did I mention he's one of my favorite directors? So yeah, I think he's second to Steven Spielberg. See, so I got two favorite directors. But I gotta say, John Landis is the shit. You know, for making this horror slash comedy. You know, but mainly I like that this is oozing with special features. But I got the 2 disc special edition, which has I think 1 or 2 new features, which is a new documentary or new commentary or something like that. I forgot. But yeah, but I always liked pit this poster more better for some odd reason. You know, I know this is the 2001 or 2002 poster. But still, I like it a lot better than the original poster. It's just them standing out on the it's just them standing out in front of the mountain or whatever. So yeah, this is a lot better because it actually shows David transformating into the wolf, and of course you got the background of London, very beautiful, you know. But yeah, I say check this movie out if you've never seen it before. Sorry for the spoilers, but I have to get in the spoiler territory. So yeah, okay. This is the best werewolf movie ever made. All right, review done. I'm out. Peace.